Yeah, yeah. Runner up no more. They had me in second place. Now second place ain't even on the map. Watch me take what's mine. Let's go. Yeah, run up no more. I done paid my dues. Left cheek for the losses, right cheek for the views. Use up, shake it till the silver metal turn to gold dust. Make the whole crowd forget who they thought they could trust. No more, I ain't standing in nobody's shadow. Back it up on the finish line, now the whole race shadow. He said how it feel to finally win. I said watch me ascend. Run up no more, this is where the losing ends. They had me on the second page, second string, second thought. Now I'm the only name they mention when the throne get brought. I remember almost every maybe next time. Shook it off, shook it low, made the hurt into a climb. Up no more, that's a statement, not a slogan. Make a hater choke on his own congratulations. Like a Rogan, he said you surprised yourself. I said I been new. Then I dropped it to the flow. Now his whole world view through. I don't reminisce on runner up, I reminisce on hungry. Back when silver felt like failure and my stomach growled it ugly. Left cheek for the almost, right cheek for the never. Runner up no more, watch me shine forever. Runner up no more, I done paid my dues. Left cheek for the losses, right cheek for the views. Shake it till the silver metal turn to gold dust. Make the whole crowd forget who they thought they could trust. No more, I ain't standing in nobody's shadow. Back it up on the finish line, not a whole race shallow. He said how it feel to finally win. I said watch me ascend. Run up no more, this is where the losing ends. They smile in your face when you're number two. Whisper good try, why they get a trophy too? Somebody knew. I got tired of the hugs that felt like hand-me-downs. Tired of the second string, second city, second crown. Run up no more. I tore up the old script, made a new one with my arch and my fingertip drip. He said you ain't built for first place. I said watch me build it, then I shook it twice more till the whole committee killed it. Now with violence, with presence, I showed up and I stayed. Made the runner up position, the relic of old gray. I don't compete no more, baby, I just arrived. Left cheek, right cheek, that's the sound of first place alive. Yeah. Hold up, let me tell you about second place. It's a bed that ain't yours, a toast that ain't for you, a door that opens last. I slept there too long, now I'm the one opening doors. Run up no more, means I don't knock, I kick it in. Watch me run up no more. I don't pay my dues. Left cheek for the losses, right cheek for the views. Shake it till the silver metal turn to gold dust. The whole crowd forget who they thought they could trust. No more, I ain't standing in nobody's shadow. Bring it up on the finish line, not a whole race shadow. He said how it feel to finally win. I said watch me ascend. Run up no more, this is where the losing end. Hit in. No more, yeah. First place never felt this good, and I ain't even done yet. Second place can keep the silver, I'm minting gold now. Now watch the victory lap. Yeah. Trap King Requisition. They been sitting on my throne, trying to requisition it back. No paperwork, just bounce. Let's take what's mine. Yeah. Trap King Requisition. Hand over the crown. Left cheek for the kingdom, right cheek for the town. Shake it to the whole castle, feel the earth move. Make the king get low, now you got something to prove. Requisition, I ain't asking, I'm taking. Back it up on the throne, now the whole court shaking. He said, you can have my seat, I said, watch me ascend. Trap King Requisition, this is where the crown gives a land. We been sitting pretty on the cushion made of lies. I've been building empires while he counted butterflies. Now I'm at the gate gate with an arch and the invoice. Tell the king to pack his bags, this ain't a choice. Trucking requisition, that's a hostile takeover. Make a ruler sign his own eviction with a hangover. He said I was born to rule, I said I was built to take. Then I dropped it to the floor, now it's whole bloodline shake. Now with fear, with respect, I requisition this whole deck. Left cheek for the scepter, right cheek for the neck. He ain't a king, he a placeholder. I finally came to replace trucking requisition. Watch me laugh and explain requisition. Hand over the crown, left cheek for the kingdom, right cheek for the town. Shake it to the whole castle, feel the earth move. Make a king get low, now he got something to prove. Requisition, I ain't asking, I'm taking. Back it up on the throne, now the whole court shaking. He said, you can have my seat, I said, watch me ascend. Trap king requisition, yeah, this is where the crown gets land. He got a crown on his head, but a hole in his hustle. I've been requisitioning thrones while he watched me from a tussle. Now I'm at the door, with a bounce and a binder full of every L he took, every loss, every grinder. Trucking requisition, I got signatures and seals. Make a king hand over everything he thought was real. He said, what's your claim to power? I said, watch the flow. Then I shook it twice more. Now he showing me the dough. From the inside out, I requisitioned this whole house. Left cheek for the bedroom, right cheek for his spouse. Not literally, just the point, I take what I deserve. Trap king requisition, watch a real queen serve. Yeah. Hold up. You hear that? That's the sound of a throne changing hands. No blood, no war, just a bounce and a will. Trap king requisition means I don't fight for what's mine. I just show up and collect. Now watch me sit. Trap king requisition, hand over the ground. Give it. Dip. Left cheek for the kingdom, right cheek for the town. Dope. Shake it to the whole castle, feel the earth move. Make a king get low. Now he got something to prove. Requisition, I ain't asking, I'm taking. Back it up on the throne, now the whole court shaking. He said you can have my seat, I said watch me ascend. Trap king requisition. This is what the crown gives a land. And to me, Trap king requisition. Yo, the king is gone, the throne is warm. Don't worry about the paperwork, I brought my own bounce. Now bow lead. Now bow lead. Yeah. 3 calls to a body. First call tell you they gone. Second call tell you how. Third call tell you what you owe. Let's get it, if you can. 3 calls to a body. First one make you freeze. Left cheek for the shot, right cheek for the breeze. Shake it till the phone start ringing in your head. Make the reaper leave a message, now you wishing you was dead. 3 calls, second one tell you the street. Back it up on the details, now the venom got teeth. He said, who got hit? I said, watch me count the rings. 3 calls to a body, that's the song, the silence sing. First call, 2 a.m. I knew before I picked up. The ring had a weight like a brick in the pickup. It was my cousin, voice broke like a bottle. Said they got him, corner of Laurel and Marshall. I ain't cry, I just froze. Left cheek for the numbness, right cheek for the anger that come after the dumbness. 3 calls to a body, that's a process, not a moment. Make a strong bitch weak, and a weak bitch a poet. He said, you okay? I said, okay, ain't on the menu. Then I dropped it to the floor. Now the floor is a venue for grief. I ain't processed for tears, I ain't cried. First call to a body, that's the day somebody died. 3 calls to a body. First one make you freeze. Left cheek for the shot, right cheek for the breeze. Shake it till the phone start ringing in your head. Make the reaper leave a message, now you wishing you was dead. 3 calls, second one tell you the street. Back it up on the details, now the venom got teeth. He said, who got hit? I said, watch me count the rings. 3 calls to a body, that's the song in silence. 2 hours later, different number, same void. Now they telling me to have somebody got paranoid. An argument, a trigger, a foot on the gas. Now my homie in the bag and the other one ain't last. 3 calls to a body, second one cut deep. Make you wanna call the devil just to make a deal cheap. He said, you want revenge? I said, revenge don't bring him back. Then I shook it twice more. Now the flow is a crack in the foundation of everything I thought I knew. Left cheek for the shooter, right cheek for the crew to let it get that far. I ain't pointing fingers, just facts. Second call to a body, that's the day the trust collapse, yeah. Hold up. 3rd call coming. You know what that one is? That's the money call. That's the funeral cost call. That's the how you gon' pay for the casket call. 3 calls to a body. First take your heart, Second, take your peace. Third, take your wallet. At least the bound's still free. Third cause. The next morning, funeral home on the line, saying we need 10,000 if you want them to shine. 10,000 for a box, 10,000 for a hoe, 10,000 for the preacher to lie by his soul. Left cheek for the inwards, right cheek for the shame. Of counting pennies while you burying a name. He said, you got the money, I said, watch me shake it off. Then I dropped it to the floor, now the floor is a cough of everybody who ain't never had to make this choice. 3 calls to a body, now I'm losing my voice. Not from crying, from calculating how much for the grief, how much for the casket, how much for the relief. Ain't none, just a third call in the dial tone. 3 calls to a body, now I'm finally alone. Three calls to a body. First one make you free. Left for the shock, right cheek for the breeze. Gold tree till the phone start ringing in your head. Make you didn't leave a message, now you wishing you was dead. I wish. 3 calls, second one tell you the street. Back it up on the details, now the venom got teeth. He said, who got hit? I said, watch me count the rain. 1, 2, 3 calls to a body. That's the song that silence sings. 3 calls, 3 calls to a body. Yeah, phone ain't rang since. Guess everybody finally got the news. Or maybe they just know I can't pay for another one. Rest easy on me. I shake the third call out for both of us. No more calls, please. Yeah. Trap Dynasty curse. They told me the throne came with a price. I ain't listen. Now the ghost collecting. Let's go. Trap Dynasty curse. Every crown got a stain. Left cheek for the glory, right cheek for the pain. Wait, shake it to the ancestors, feel it in their graves. Make the old kings turn over every time my heart behaves. Dynasty, they said build it, they didn't say how to keep it. Back it up on the legacy, now the whole bloodline weeping. He said, ain't you scared of the curse? I said, watch me bleed. Trap Dynasty curse, that's the only seat I need. They gave me the keys to a kingdom built on bodies. My daddy built it with his knuckles, my mama with her hotties. Now I'm standing on the ashes trying to make it last. But every bounce, wake a ghost from the past. Trap Dynasty curse, that's a hand-me-down hex. Make a queen question every check, every flex. He said, you ain't your daddy, I said, thank God for that. Then I dropped it to the flow, now the flow is a map for everybody who thought the throne was a bed of roses. Left cheek for the hostess, right cheek for the comatose. I inherited the hustle, inherited the hate, inherited the bodies that they buried at the gate. Trap Dynasty curse, every crown got a stain. Left cheek for the glory, right cheek for the pain. Shake it to the ancestors, feel it in their grave. Make the old kings turn over every time I behave. Dynasty, they said build it, they didn't say how to keep it. Back it up on the legacy, now the whole bloodline weeping. He said, ain't you scared of the curse? I said, watch me bleed. Trap Dynasty curse, that's the only seat. The uncle wore the crown for a summer, now he in the cell. My auntie wore it for a winter, now she gone as well. They say the throne got an appetite for blood and for dreams. I've been bouncing on the curse, trying to tear it at the seams. Trap Dynasty curse, I got skeletons in my arches. Make a ghost write a weep when he see me march. And he said, break the cycle. I said, cycles is all I know. Then I shook it twice more. Now the curse is on slow-mo, not gonja watching. I made a deal with the dark. Left cheek for the kingdom, right cheek for the spark. That started all this madness generations before my birth. Trap Dynasty curse, I'm the queen of the hurt. Yeah. Hold up. They ask me why I still bounce if the curse is real. Because the curse is the only thing that remembers. The dead don't haunt the ones who forget. They haunt the ones who carry the flame. Trap Dynasty curse ain't a punishment, it's a conversation. And I ain't hanging up yet.
Keep watching. Trap Dynasty curse.
Every crown got a stain. Left cheek for the glory,
right cheek for the pain.
Shake it to the ancestors, feel it in their grave.
Wake up.
Like the old kings turn over every time
Dynasty, they said build it, they didn't say how to keep it. Keep it, back it up on the legacy. Now the whole bloodline weeping. He said, ain't you scared of the curse? I said, watch me bleed. Trap Dynasty curse, that's the only seed I need. Trap Dynasty curse.
Yeah. I ain't breaking, I just learned to bounce with it. The ghost watch, the throne waits, and I shake.
For all of Curse accepted. Curse accepted.
Yeah, Trap House Confessions. They wanna know what I whisper when the beat stop, what I pray to when the scale don't lie. Pull up a pew, the floor is open. Let's confess. Yeah. Trap House Confession. Forgive me, Father, for this art. Left cheek for the sins, right cheek for the march. Shake it to the ceiling, hear what I never said. Make the ghosts in the kitchen bout their heads. Confess. I ain't talking about no church, just a stove. Back it up on the truth, now the whole trap knows. He said, what you confessing for? I said, watch me kneel. Trap House Confession, this is how I learned to feel. Bless me, trap, for I have sinned. It's been 3 hours since my last confession began. I sold to a good girl, I lied to a real one. I smiled at her out while I planned how to steal from him. Trap House Confessions, that's a different kind of rosary. Make a queen question everything, the crown cost him mostly. He said, you ain't sorry. I said, sorry ain't the point. Then I dropped it to the floor. Now the floor is a joint between my past and my present, my present and my prison. Left cheek for the choices, right cheek for the wisdom. I ain't proud of the body count. I heard confessions in the trap house. I'm the devil in the church. Trap House Confession. Forgive me, Father, for this art. Left cheek for the sins, right cheek for the march. Shake it to the ceiling, hear what I never said. Make the ghosts in the kitchen bout their head. I ain't talking about no church, just a stove. Back it up on the truth, now the whole trap knows. He said, what you confessing for? I said, watch me kneel. Trap House Confession, this is how I live. I confess I still miss him, the one who got away. Not a lover, just a partner, we had different ideas of pay. He wanted out, I wanted more, now he's 6 feet deep. And I bounce on his memory every time I lose sleep. Trap House Confessions, I confess I ain't cried. Just shook it low and slow, till I told myself a lie. That I did what I had to, that he would've did the same. Now I'm confessing to a mirror that don't know my name. He said, you need absolution. I said, give me the bounce. Then I shook it twice more. Now the floor is an ounce of every regret. I measured every prayer, never said. Trap House Confessions, I'm the living and the dead. Yeah. Hold up. Confession number 3. The one I don't tell nobody. I like it here. I like the darkness. I like the weight. The trap house ain't my prison, it's my pulpit. And every bounce is a sermon for the ones too scared to preach. That's my confession. I confess I'm afraid of the light. What happens when the boards come off the windows? When the sun sees all the scars I hid in the shadow. So I stay in the dark with the scale and the ghost. Left cheek for the fear, right cheek for the toast. To survival, to the sickness, to the queen I became. Trap House Confessions, I ain't playing no games, I confess. I'm not sorry for the things that kept me fed. Just sorry for the pieces of my soul I left for dead. He said, you confess, so you brag. I said, watch me do both. Then I dropped it one last time, now the floor made a note. Carry every secret, every sin, every scar. Trap House Confessions, this is who we are. Trap House Confessions, give me Father for this art. Give me cheek for the sins, right cheek for the mark. Shake it to the ceiling, hear what I never said. Maybe ghosts in the kitchen, both they head. Confess, I ain't talking about no church, just a stove. Back it up on the truth, now the whole trap knows. He said, what you confessing for? I said, watch me kneel. Trap House Confessions, this is how I learned to feel. Trap House Confessions, yeah. I ain't absolved, just understood. The confession ain't the end, it's the bounce after. I say amen, but don't. I'm still here.